my brick building friends, how you all doing today? Thank you for checking out this video. We are back with another haul video. What? Another haul video? You can't have more Lego again, can you? No, I can't. I have got something else to show you today. I have a confession to make. My Lego wanted list is not my only wanted list. I have another wanted list basically that just has everything else I like to collect on there. Everything else besides fish. So, you know, it could be bloody action figures, Transformers, movies, other building block brands like Mega and Kobe. And the main chunk of that wanted list is Kobe World War II planes. And I've got a couple to show you today, and I'm very excited for this. Actually, I've got to say, one of these planes didn't even make the wanted list. I knew it was coming. I hadn't sort of put it on my list, but I knew it was coming. But it kind of slipped my mind, and it wasn't until the legendary Cabbage Face did a review on this set that I went, oh my god, I've got to get it. I've got to get it now. So it had me scouring the internet for a Kobe deal. A Kobe deal I didn't find, but I bought it anyway. So, should I talk more about the cost of it? No, let's get it out. Let's get it out and have a look, and then we'll talk about what I paid for it. Okay, and where I got it from, because I've talked about this before. I had a really good place to get Kobe sets from, but yeah, that kind of fell through. So I'll talk more about that. But it is harder for me here in Australia to get these sets. Nowhere in I was going to say nowhere in Australia stocks it, but that's a lie. Pop Culture sells them, but they're very expensive. It's cheaper for me to get them from overseas, which just is bloody crazy to me. You know, when they can buy them in bulk, ship them in one lot, why do they charge more than what I can import them for? It just does not make sense. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I should have a look. Pop Culture didn't have this set listed when I wanted to get it. I haven't looked since. So I might actually, I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen if they are stocking it, and then we can see what price it is to what I paid for this. So we'll follow that up. But what is the set? It is this beautiful plane right here. Check out this. The Avro Lancaster B3 Dam Buster. Woo, maybe I should get a bit closer for you. Look at this beauty. And this is the first time ever that I have purchased an executive edition plane. Normally, when I have looked at this, and I've looked at the executive edition, they're a lot more expensive for me to get. But this one here, because it's a new release, I think they're only like £10 different for the executive edition to the standard edition. I sort of understand on this one why they did it. I don't always understand why they do multiple editions. I kind of thought for a business it'd probably make more sense just do one edition and market that. I don't know, but this is quite different because, okay, Lancaster is a bomber, we all know that, but being the executive edition, this is the Dam Buster edition, and what a piece of wartime history this is, isn't it? So the plane is a bit different, so we don't have the turret on the top. I don't know if there's any other major differences than that. Obviously we get the dam busting bomb instead of regular bombs. This does come with extra minifigures. That's something that's normally to do with the executive edition. You get sort of some more rare minifigures or extra minifigures, and And this one comes with a stand, and that was something I'd never realised before, that even these big bombers in the executive edition come with stands. I probably would have paid a little bit extra for those just to get them. Like, they look so much better when they're up on stands, I feel. But now I've got a template for a stand. I can make my own anyway, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty. It's got to be a pretty robust stand to hold a massive plane like this. So it is. They do give us the information. So it is 1,747 pieces. I think the regular edition is around 1,600 pieces. I think it's 15 in the high 15, almost 1,600 pieces. Here's a good picture of it up on the stand. Have a look at that. So, place of origin, the UK, of course. It's a heavy bomber. Does it give us the actual size? I thought it did somewhere. They do somewhere, don't they? I'm sure of it. Does it have it there? I just no. I think it's got a wingspan of 67 centimeters. I think it was. I thought it's got it somewhere. Here, you bloody idiot. Wingspan of 64.5 centimeters or 25.4 inches. A length of 40. Yeah, I'm getting old. 45.5 centimeters, 17.9 inches. I can show you that right there. You can see that. But wow, how awesome is this? These planes are just absolutely fantastic. I've always been meaning to do a video like Lego versus Kobe, who's better? Maybe one day I'll get around to doing that video. But obviously, you know, I love them because here I am buying more. So I think this takes me up to 12 Kobe sets now. So considering I didn't discover them to that long ago, to have 12 sets already, yeah, just goes to show how much I'm enjoying them. They are really incredible sets. So let's talk about price. So this was a brand new set. I think it's £120 for the regular edition. It's £130. I think that's the retail price. Don't quote me on that 100%. I think it's £130 for the executive edition. So £10 extra to get, you know, another 150 odd pieces, but to have a stand, the extra minifigures, the Dan Buster edition, of course. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure why they do it with the £10 difference. Why they just don't have one set and have multiple options with it, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think about that. You can see here the damn busting bomb. Am I getting that in frame? How cool is that? In the drum. Woo! Wow. So cool, so cool! So, price for what it cost me here. So, if you remember my other Kobe hauls that I've done, I talked about a place on eBay I was using out of France, and that was fantastic because they charged me like, it was like 26 bucks delivery, and then for every set you ordered after that, they only charge you another $1 or another €1, and then when you bought multiple sets, you got a discount. And where they may still be doing the multiple set discount bit, I think I broke them. Because I ordered 5 sets, and then it was only like a month later or so I ordered another 5 sets, and I went back to see if they had this set listed, and I noticed that the shipping had changed, and they now use the eBay, what they call that, international shipping partnership or whatever the hell it is, and holy durly expensive. It was like 78 bucks shipping, like 78 Australian shipping for one set. And if you ordered 2 sets, you paid another 78 bucks shipping. Yeah, I think I broke them. So I won't be using them anymore. So yeah, it took me a little while to find somewhere, and I found another store on eBay. There was some online shops I could have got them from. Could have got it from that wasn't too bad. Probably only a little bit extra. Would have got maybe another 10, 20 bucks or something. But I went with an eBay store because I was quite happy with with their service, with their feedback and all that. Their shipping price, £12. £12. I think they probably broke them too. I think it would have cost a bit more than £12 to ship this from all the way from the UK. These two sets, one's from the UK, one's from the US. I ordered them days apart and I got them on the same day. So that was pretty cool. So by the time you take the price out, those prices I gave you before were the retail prices. I paid £120 for this. They had it listed for. I think they have put their price up since then. £120. It was £12 shipping, and then I paid £13 or £14 tax on that. Yeah, because our government sucks balls and takes bloody money wherever they can get it from, and change the rules with all that. So now we pay GST on everything we import, where it used to be it had to be over $1,000. Now it's everything. Curse you, government. And so now I paid more GST, goods and service tax, on this than the shipping cost. So it was, what was it, about, what was that out up to? £145. So basically, when all comes out in the wash and you take currency fees and all that out of it, I paid, it was around $300. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap. $300, 1,747 pieces. But again, that was like buying this day one, like a day one purchase. So expect to pay more for it. I didn't wait for a deal. I didn't wait for a sale. I just paid it like the sail barge. I got it day one, so to speak. So yeah, $300 here in Australia. I've got it now. This is going to go on my build table right next to the sail barge. So Barradura is now finished. I finished that last night. I'm going to start on the sail barge next, and then I'm going to build this straight after the sail barge. So yeah, I'm really, really keen to build another Kobe plane. I was going to try and sneak another plane in before the sail barge, but now the sail barge is here. That's not happening. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. And this is the sort of thing about, I bought these two sets in the lead up week to the sail barge, and it kind of had me balk a little bit, is should I spend the money? And this is the real benefit now of having this little this little kitty that I've got from selling stuff off, is that when I do want something now, I don't really have to think, oh, okay, I've got to sell this kidney, or make this donation. Yeah, I can just go ahead and do it. So that's something that's really good. I'm probably not going to be doing that again, is buying something, a Kobe set, as soon as it's released. I'll probably wait a little bit until I can get a better deal on it. And of course, because they're always listening in and they know what you're doing, I was getting all these Kobe sets advertisements sent to me, and I got one from Amazon, and it's for a set. Actually, I got numerous from Amazon, but this one, when I saw it, I thought that is really high on my Kobe plane wanted list, and it was an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. I could not believe it. But before I tell you what sort of bargain it was, we're going to get into it. Now have a look at this. Now this set, actually it could be in the same size box, because that's a bit smaller than a previous, when I got the Liberator. That's a smaller box. It may be fatter, probably is fatter. but so maybe they're trimming down their box sizes. So I don't know. This is a relatively new plane as well. That's why I couldn't believe the price of it. But yeah, so it could be the same size box. It's probably a slightly smaller box, but look at the size of the box they sent it in, and look at this. It had a bit of a hell trip, didn't it? But what have they sort of packaging they got inside? Not a lot. Not a lot. How did they stop this from getting squashed too much in such a big box? They gave me a little bit of paper. Good on you, Amazon. Some stuff I get from Amazon. Yeah, well, actually, I've got to say, the stuff I get out of Amazon Australia is always packed. Seems to always be packed very well. It's just some of the international stuff is, yeah, a bit crap. Oh man, look at this. I think it is the same size box, just not as thick. But let's have a look at this. So this is another big plane. So this is going to be my next problem, is displaying all these huge planes. But I love the look of this plane. Have a look at this beauty. So this is the Dornier Dio 17Z2. Oh yes, 1,383 pieces. So same size box, but just, as you can see, not as thick. So yeah, wow. Woohoo, look at this beauty. So we've got another bomber. So UK bomber to a German bomber. I love the camo. That's why I'm loving the look of this one too. The way they do the camo on these planes is just incredible. Man, they do such a fantastic job. Everything is printed. These are sweet. I think what I'll do is, I've built Barradur, I'll build the sail barge, I'll build the Dam Buster Lancaster, and then I might do a video talking about all three and my thoughts on them. That would be a pretty cool video, wouldn't it? Something a little bit different, and I'll talk about my build experience with each one and see how we go, because I've even noticed from the planes I've built with Kobe, just the improvements from one model to the next, and over just a short period of time. Yeah, I can see some differences in that, and these are all relatively newer sets that I've built. So yeah, so maybe the real old ones weren't as good, but yeah, this newer stuff they're doing is just fantastic. And there's the back. Wow, look at that. I love this color. I've actually built a plane with this blue color that they've done, and that they've released now underneath. Look under the wing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the finish. Look at the finish. That is absolutely amazing. They do a fantastic job. Wow. So yeah, light bomber. What's the size on this one? So this is a different scale, of course. So I'm talking about the size and that of them. This is a scale 148, and this is 132. So more scale with the rest of my planes. Obviously they can't do something like that in 132. It'd be ginormous. Well, no, obviously they can't, but it'd just be bloody huge, wouldn't it? So the size on this one is, so this one is 49 centimeters long. What was this? This one wasn't that one, was it? It was 45. So this is longer than that, and the wingspan is 57.5. So not quite, doesn't quite have the wingspan. So there's the dimensions if you want to see it in inches. But wow, two big planes. I'm definitely going to have to work on. I've got a spot I'm putting my planes at the moment. I'm not 100% happy with that spot. It's not a bad spot, but yeah, I would love to find somewhere better. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I'm not going to be hanging them from the ceiling. So yeah, I've got to work on that. I've got to come up with something there. But these are fantastic. I am absolutely stoked. Again, I've rambled on for far too long. I just like rambling. I like rambling with you guys. As long as you want to listen, that of course. And here we go. The two beautiful. Let's try and get it where there's no glare on it. And let me go further back so we can get them. There we go. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Check that out. Wow. Building history right here. Fantastic. Oh, Craig, I'm all carried away here. I didn't talk about my fantastic deal. Woohoo! Hang on, don't go anywhere. We got to talk a bit more. I got this from Amazon, US, for $114. $300. $114. What? That's bloody insane. Insane. I think it normally goes for about 180, which to me is, you know, at 1,300 pieces or 1,400 pieces, 180 bucks is still a good deal. I think it's a pretty good deal. 140, that's delivered. That's it. That's all I paid. 114 bucks. Can you see why I didn't pass up on it? Like there's, at the moment, out of my Kobe sets I've got on my wanted list, there's three. I could say four, but there's 3 planes I really want. And this was one of them. 114 bucks. Like I said, they was flicking me messages on these deals, emails. I saw this, I opened it up. I almost felt, I didn't think it was right. I had to really look at it and go, is that the right plane? Is that the right scale? Is that something new? I don't know, where they've changed the scale and it's, you know, we've got a small Dornier now. Like, yeah, I really didn't know. I had to look at it. I couldn't believe it. 114 bucks. So yeah. So another one that was completely off the cuff, was not expecting it, and yeah, just went, bugger it. I'm not knocking that deal back. And it actually sat at that price for about a week, I think, before it jumped back up. So yeah, that was an absolute bargain. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye out on Amazon now more than ever for these other planes that I want. Because like I said, I don't have as good a place to go to now to buy. Actually, that box isn't the same size. I just sat them on the floor. This really is a squat box for the Lancaster. If we look here, they're not the same size at all. Okay, fascinating stuff. That's what you're going to get here at Down Under Bricks. But yeah, there we go, Kobe sets. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Am I a mad bastard for buying Kobe sets? No, I'm not. They are fantastic and you should buy them too. And listen to me. Tanks. If you love tanks, don't go to these Lego sites trying to sell tanks. You go to Kobe. Tanks, amazing. They do some fantastic tanks. I'm not buying a tank. I've come very close. I'm not buying a tank. I've ruled it. I've got to be harsh. I'm sticking with my planes. Tanks would be easier to display. I could have a lot more tanks to the room the planes take up. But yeah, I love my planes. But yeah, if you're a tank, if you're a World War II fan, I mean, they've just got so much cool stuff. Go to their website, check them out. Fantastic. Alright guys, I have gibbered on enough. We're going to wrap it up right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Put in the comments anything you got to say, any questions you might have. If you want to ask me about Kobe sets or where I've got them from, I should say I'm going to shout out the eBay shop. I'm going to shout them out. It was Jadelum Racing on eBay. That's JADLAM Racing. Yeah, very good service. Thanks. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, all that stuff if you want to. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.